Have you ever heard of a love so strong that'll make a wicked man turn away from his wrongs? I said, have you ever heard of a love so deep, deep enough to carry every single tear of mine when I weep? Have you ever heard of a love so pure that even the deaf hear it, believe, and crave for more? I said, dearly beloved, you haven't heard of this love until you've seen God, until you learn to look past the flaws and blemishes of life, and you see beauty behind those eyes that hold years of strife, because Christ looked behind my pain. He looked behind my years of strain, and he picked up my heart until I learned that I was loved by a God who knows my name, that I am loved by a God who holds me as the apple of his eye, who made it so that I should not just remain a body in the ground, but have everlasting life after I die, who sees my broken nuts and bolts, but he doesn't turn away. Instead, he tries his ultimate best to handy-manny me back together till I am A-okay, who graciously looks upon me and grants me new life every day, even when I know I don't deserve it and have turned my back away. See, this love is way past my understanding. I can't fathom this love, nor do I believe any sort of rhyme can do it justice, but trust us, the people seem to forget just what his death on the cross was meant to represent, because see, we say it all the time that he died for our sins, but forget that that paved the way for us to live with our King. So please allow me to explain John 3:16, because it seems everybody has got it memorized, but not everybody actually understands what it means. You see, it started with love that led him to give up the life of his only son in place for our sins and in place for our freedom. Now let's take a couple of seconds to comprehend this thing, that God sent his son as a human being who should have been crowned as a king, but instead was crowned with thorns. See, now something seems wrong to us, but this was God's plan all along, to send his son to die for the world and bring us home. See, it's the only story where the superhero dies for the villain, dying for the very ones who were sent to kill him and crucified repeatedly by the ones who keep on sinning. You see, I am a villain. I yelled, crucify him, crucify him, placed a nail through both hands and his feet. And when my faith was tested, I stepped out of the kitchen because I couldn't handle the heat. Temptation became my best friend and lust became my lover, because I was sure that the love of Christ cannot truly cover my scars and blemishes. So I kept on trying to change myself till I was sure that I was finished. I lost faith in this love. I spent days and days searching for the perfect love story to read. But you see, love is blind, because the perfect love story was right in front of my very eyes and right in the palm of my hands. I mean, how could I not have seen, how could I not understand that I no longer need to crave for the love of the world, for I am fully content in my Father's hands? That this 66-book love letter was enough to mend my shattered heart from the scars of this world and the pain inflicted upon me that kept using my heart as a target and kept throwing darts. And every time it was thrown, with great precision, it would always hit bullseye. So it would bleed, and the only color I would ever see was red, like I was looking at life through a bull's eye. I used to wonder why I was given chance after chance, because from head to toe, you see, I am flawed. From toe to head, I am made in the image of God, and God can never turn away from his own. So no matter how much I feel I don't deserve it, he always finds a way to bring me back home. You see, this is love. When I was low on faith, I had one foot in and one foot out, because I was in doubt of the Lord's grace, in doubt that he couldn't see what I was going through. So when I hit an all-time low, I would hide. As if my God wasn't all-knowing and all-present and couldn't see my lust, pride, and greed, I would hide and bleed, because I was ashamed to be in your presence. But only now do I really understand that to be in your presence is truly a present. It's the best present anyone could possibly experience. To experience your love and know that despite my blemishes, he still loves me. That he still loves me, and that touched me. And oh, the joy that floods my soul, you see. Something happened, and now I know that he's touched me and he's made me whole. And going from half to whole and from low to high, and forget smoking those trees, I've got my own spiritual lift, I've got my own spiritual high. And it truly gladdens my soul to know that I've got an unconditional source of love from the only one who can truly see deep within my soul. So you see, I've left the world behind, and it's distorted view of love, because everything else is counterfeit when compared to the one above. So never again will I forget what was done upon that cross. So you should know that I am now in love with a love that is way past any kind of love that this world could give. Because this love knows no evil. This love is always kind, makes me feel special, lets me know that I am one of a kind. This love has set me free, made me comfortable with just being me. Away from all the hurt, the pain, the scratches, the scars, this love has freed me from these secular bars that had me in chains, afraid to profess his name. Full of myself, I was the only one to blame, but this love, it took my shame. It took my dirt and it washed me clean. It turned my ashes into beauty. So now I am a beauty queen. And I am probably the best at falling short of his glory. But I've realized that it's not about what I do, but it's about what Christ has done. So when I feel weak and that my sin wants to take over, I remember his son, the epitome of love which he sent in my place. It was supposed to be me upon that cross, but Christ willingly took my space. Because at birth, my canvas was already dirty and tainted. But Christ took his own, pure and white as snow, and replaced it with mine. You see, he stepped in line just in the nick of time. So now my canvas is pure again, ready to let the true artist have his way, sculpting me and shading me into the person that he wants me to be, the ultimate piece of art that represents him. In all his beauty, in all his grace, in all his fullness, you see, Christ has shown me nothing but love. When I never felt good enough, you see, Christ has shown me nothing but love. When I turned my back against the world and indulged in myself, you see, Christ has shown me nothing but love. And I am here, proudly announcing and not ashamed to say that I am in love. And I know that I may seem a little young, but trust me, Christ has already made me his bride and given my heart a song. See, this is the same love that picked me up when I was down and placed me back upon my feet. The same love that showed me that I was better than what they show on TV. That the love that they hold can never compare to his own. Because the love that he owns makes him the lover of my soul. And the grace that he grants is proof that he will never let me go. It's reassurance of why he will through every whip and every gash and every blow upon that cross. But though he bled red, I was made pure as snow. So even though I am washed in his blood, I am the cleanest I will ever be. Because no amount of soap can rectify my dirt. But the right amount of Christ is truly enough to erase all of my hurt upon that cross. Where the greatest love story ever came to be. That cross where true love was shown in its entire quality. The love that is freely given to you and is freely given to me. It's the one thing I can bet my entire life on that lasts for an eternity. See, this is love.